Hi, I'm Jeff Gleason, Director of the LSU Fire and Emergency Training Institute. Your safety is of utmost importance to us while you're here at FETI. Think about those things that are very important to you. Your significant others, your loved ones. We would like you to go home to them as safely as you came here. So, we ask that you please pay close attention to the safety signs and safety information provided by your instructors. Now, if you would, please take the next few moments and watch this important safety video.
Louisiana State University Fire and Emergency Training Institute has long been recognized as a leader in fire and emergency training. From its creation in 1963, FETI has pursued excellence in every detail, including the safety of our students, field training, and class instruction. In the unlikely event that you are injured, please notify your instructor immediately. FETI provides advanced life support care during all field training exercises. If you have any pre-existing conditions that might affect your performance, please tell your instructor before engaging in physical activities. FETI provides student transportation to and from the field. All students must be seated before the float can leave. While moving, stay seated and keep hands inside at all times. Wait for the float to come to a complete stop before exiting. Anyone riding in the rear of a pickup truck must be seated on the floor. Riding on the tailgate is prohibited. Smoking is allowed in designated areas only. Do not smoke within 25 feet of a doorway or around any fuel sources. Discard any tobacco products into the appropriate receptacles. While engaged in live fire training, a safety officer will be assigned and clearly marked with a safety vest. The safety officer has the authority to stop any evolution if changing conditions occur or a potential hazard is recognized, so stay aware of changing conditions. Many training evolutions require the use of an accountability system. A brass or temporary tag will be given to you. Before performing your task, a FETI representative will collect your tag. After the task is completed, your tag will be given back to you. Personal protective equipment during live fire training is critical for your safety. All students must wear sleeved shirts and long pants under their turnout gear. No tank tops or short pants are allowed. A FETI employee will make sure that all students are properly protected before being allowed to participate. When participating in active liquefied petroleum gas training, all personnel must wear an SCBA. Non-fire related training such as hazmat and rescue may require the use of hard hats, gloves, safety glasses or goggles, steel-toe shoes, or other PPE as required by the instructor. Keeping hydrated is extremely important, especially during the summer months. Muscle cramps, nausea, and lack of sweating are signs of dehydration. Drink fluids before, during, and after strenuous physical training. Alternate between water and sports drinks. If an emergency occurs and the field must be evacuated, 3 blasts from an air horn will be sounded. All personnel must proceed to the designated gathering point as directed. Your instructor will advise you of further directions. Gouging a fuel source is extremely dangerous. While using a hose line, do not direct the water stream directly onto the fuel. Do not gouge the gravel around the props. Doing so would disrupt fuel containment and cause a tripping hazard. Before live fire training can be conducted, a safety checklist must be completed. FETI personnel are responsible for completing this inspection and will review the scenario with you before the evolution begins. Wind socks are located throughout the training field. Be aware of changing conditions. No one should be in smoke-filled conditions without an SCBA. All interior live fire evolutions must have a rapid intervention team on standby. The team must have the proper PPE donned before the training can start. The maximum speed limit is 15 miles per hour on FETI grounds. If you are found speeding more than twice, you will not be permitted to drive on the field. Students' personal vehicles are permitted to park in the student area only. Before each live fire evolution, your instructor will demonstrate the proper use of handling fire hose. Following your instructor's guidance is extremely important. Remember, each person must work as a team. No horseplay is allowed. Do not throw trash on the ground. Following these simple safety rules will ensure that your training experience is beneficial and that everyone goes home at the end of the day